Hi. So I thought I'd try something different. I'm making a barbecue duck udon soup, and I thought I'd record it just now. I just thought of it. So let's get the duck off first, shall we? My place. And so what I've done is make a rub on one side and marinated. I put a rub on the skin and marinated the bottom half in kind of a wasabi tamari. Look at that. Had a little, that's a little smoker box on there. Had some hickory smoking. I'm gonna need both hands for this, so I'm gonna set something up in the kitchen and we'll get started. All right, just look at this. Oh, dripping all over. Some duck wings, I guess. And as much as I'd like to just try and hack through this, well, maybe I will. No, it's not gonna work for me. So yeah, there will be bones crunching. My goodness. I expect it to still be a little bit raw. Yep, a little bit red, which is good, I think, because we want to get that all chopped up and in there. And let some of that natural duckness get right in there. Oh, this, I'm so excited. I don't know if I'm cutting that the right way. It's not my skill. Taking this from a hungry perspective. Those bones crack. I'm pretty lucky out here. I have a gas stove. You know, it's as ancient as ever. I think I've never used the oven. I think a mouse is living in there right now. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm not. So I'm gonna start, you know, I got my big soup pot. And of course, I'm going for the duck udon soup. Found some packages. It's kind of fresh. I've never done this before, so I'm just going with that. I wouldn't even want to know what it's like to have to make noodles. Yeah, that's above and beyond. So I'm going to start with one, I don't know, 2 teaspoons or a tablespoon of oil, something like that. A friend of mine told me not to, there's different types of sesame oil. That would have been maybe my preference, but I just found out dark sesame oil is not supposed to be heated up. So I won't do that again. Now I've got some red onions, garlic, ginger. This is a jalapeno. I just seasoned, de-seeded it, removed the seeds, whatever you want to say, and just cut it up big so it'll be like, you know, something you can chew on. I've also got they didn't have shiitake mushrooms where I was just buying my groceries, so I got some portobello mushroom, sliced carrot, celery. Of course, we know about the duck. And then I'm going to cut in some green onions, some bok choy that's going limp, and coriander, cilantro. My base is going to be, of course, the onions, garlic, ginger. I also have kombu. Somebody knows, let me know. Tell me what it is. It's soft, it's purple, salty, but it makes a good base. And tamari. And you gotta have miso. Get your miso. You put that in only at the end after the heat's off because it's a living culture and ooh, it'll do you good. And I'll be honest, I'm a cumin fan, and I realize this is like Japanese. I think it's Japanese. Cumin's probably not a big thing. I don't know if it's used that much, but I'm gonna use it anyways. It's just what I do. I'm kind of predictable that way. So I'm actually going to add that in right off the hop. Just to season in. Dump those jalapenos in there. Jalapenos. That. Come on in there. Oh, nice. So you see we got the jalapenos in there, you know, getting it to steam down a little bit. And you can see how the seaweed's already starting to break apart. And as soon as that starts to lower, reduce, I guess is the word, I'm going to, I think I'm going to throw the duck in. I'm really kind of winging this. A good friend of mine told me that it's a good idea to try and for portobellos to get them a little sautéed before you start cooking them, just to get a bit of that chewiness out, you know. Hi. Welcome back. Oh, the duck is going in. Figured I wouldn't bore you with the details. Oh my god. Can you see that? Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna add a little, you know, maybe kind of a quarter cup. No, God, I don't know how much that was. A slug, a pour. Yeah, kind of a pour. So now, with that in there, we want to get our carrots, celery. Take a little bit longer. That's stirred in there. My goodness. Goodness. Let me just bring you in on this. Just to know, I'm going to stir for a little minute here. Then I'm going to add the bok choy and the green onion. I'll stir it all around, let it all heat up, and then I'll add the water. Oh my goodness. Alright. Green onion. I need everyone I can get. And the bok choy. We can get that stirred around in there a little bit. That's gonna be it. How's that look? Huh? Okay, so I'm gonna put the lid on, let that sit for another minute. Okay, so give that a little stir so everyone can see. Oh my goodness, I waited too long. Shame. Get some more water in there. It wasn't quite burnt, thankfully, but yeah, should have realized the noodles were more sensitive than they appeared. It's all coming off the bottom, so it's gonna add to it. It's gonna give it that little extra je ne sais quoi. So I think I'm just gonna go level with the material. A carpentry term. So I'm gonna add just a little more than that. Oh, and you can just see the duck fat and marrow glistening in there. So I'm gonna bring that up to a low boil, checking it constantly until it's done. Yeah, because that's all I'm interested in right now is eating that. It looks fantastic. Welcome back. Okay, so it's boiled up and down a few times. I've been stirring it. I was so hungry I ate some and totally burnt my tongue. So I'm gonna avoid that. Final stage here. I don't really know much about cooking. But from those TV shows, food shows, you often hear about the complaint of, ooh, I just don't taste enough acidity in there. So I cut up a lime. The cilantro was gonna go in for sure. The lime I still question, but something about those critics talking about the acidity in their dishes. So yep, I'm gonna squeeze that in there. And at this point, we turn the gas off. Mine's a multi-gas valve system, so I don't blow up. I'm gonna put that in there, give my hands a quick rinse. We're gonna stir that in. And look at that. Beautiful pieces of duck. Big chunky pieces of portobellos. I'm over stirring, so I'm really damaging the udon. I realize my error in that now. It'll be the kind of thing in the future you add right at about this time that you add the cilantro and the miso and everything, because everything is so hot in there right now that they're totally overdone. When the package says 3 minutes, guess what? But there you have it, duck udon soup.